everyone, this is Jackie. I'm just going to show a couple of small hauls and then also just a quick update on some of the things that have been going on in my life. I don't want to always seem like I just come on here to complain about things because I don't want it to be like that at all. And so I apologize if it's not something that you want to hear. You know, maybe some of y'all just really don't care, but um, I just want to update for those of you that do. Um, Mom's doing okay, all things considered. So we're just trying to help her financially until, she can get squared away. But she's down to her last two chemo treatments. And Jack's doing well. The new job is going really well for him. He doesn't make as much as he did at the previous job. But we're catching up. We're catching up on everything that we were behind on. So that feels good. And so he's really excited. By the end of this month, we'll be caught up and he'll actually have extra money as opposed to always being, just barely making it. So that's a good feeling. And something I did not share previously, again, because I just don't always want to seem like I come on here to just bellyache about my life. But Kagan, she had a birthday this month, and the day of her birthday, she actually ended up in the emergency room. I was almost at work, and I get a phone call, and it's her. Well, it's from her number, but then it's her friend on the phone, and I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? And she was feeling funny, was the way that she said it. And with her history of seizures, because she used to have seizures quite often when she was younger, we thought that that may be her trying to have one. But it turns out she was dehydrated. So she was given fluids. She was like a human pincushion. They poked her like 5 times. And I also want to say, and this is important later on to the story, she had been on some ibuprofen, 800 milligram ibuprofen, because of her wisdom teeth. Her wisdom teeth are coming in. She was having some pain, and that's what the dentist prescribed her. So 5 pokes later, we ended up in the emergency room around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We're not discharged till almost 9 o'clock the following morning. So there we are. She's having stomach, she's having her stomach is hurting. And the doctors told her to stop taking the ibuprofen because, her stomach was hurting and whatever. Well, that night around midnight, she ends up right back in the emergency room because she's throwing up. And she's ends up on an IV again because she needs fluids, right? She was already dehydrated and then she's throwing up. So that's not helping the issue. So she has to get IV fluids again. And I don't know if it was a virus or a result of the ibuprofen, messing with her stomach, because Jack can't even take that. I'm not real sure, but so she has all this bruising all over her arms from where they poked her, and everyone's looking at me because Kagan is vertically challenged. she's quite a short person, and she looks 14 when she's really 20. She just celebrated her 20th birthday. So everyone's looking at me thinking I'm abusing this poor child. And even the doctor was looking at me, and I'm like, oh, no, sir, she's 20. There's no abuse going on. And it was just the ibuprofen, thinning out her blood, and where she may or may not have bruised previously, because I've had blood drawn and ended up with some pretty bad bruising. But the ibuprofen just made the situation worse. They were kind of freaking out because they're like, oh, we only see this kind of thing with older people. And I'm like, well, it's the ibuprofen. So she really had to stop taking it because it was creating all these issues, and her stomach was hurting. And so anyway, she called me today, and she sounded really, really happy, laughing, just kind of making fun of my mom because both of them have to be really careful with what they're eating. Kagan, because of her stomach issues that she's having, and mom just, because. And so they're watching the cooking channel, which I don't know why you're watching the cooking channel when you have other things going on. But anyway, they're laughing, trying to debate if it's worth eating any of that stuff, and then they decide no, because then you could just end up back in the emergency room. So they thought that was hilarious, and so they're laughing. Kagan's laughing so hard she's crying, and I'm sure her ribs probably hurt because she laughed so hard on that phone she could barely get the story out. So anyway, it's really nice to see or to hear both of them enjoying themselves and obviously feeling better. So that was that. So enough of the updating. I hope I haven't bored anyone. Um, so yeah, the first thing you're looking at are some dies that I got from Staples. I paid 11 something, not quite $12 with free shipping because I had them ship it to the store. And I'm so excited. I love these. I love them. I love them. So I can't wait until I have time to play with them and really do the easel card the way I want, the way I envision doing it. And then also my flip it card. And I, to be honest, will probably try to embellish this one because I have it made and just to work out any kinks that I need to. So yeah, I'll probably embellish that one. And then another one that another haul is from Etsy, and it's Alleystamp on Etsy. And this one's a very small. I have been dying to buy some of these. The Color Bloom, the Prima Color Bloom, and I got the Antique Gold. So I'm really excited to try this, and hopefully I'll figure out something to do. And then I got this cling stamp, the Julie Nutting, for Halloween. I thought it was super cute, and at some point I want to get the Christmas one, but we'll see when that'll happen. So it's Little Miss Witchy Poo, and I just think she is adorable. And then this one, oh my god, I've been dying to get my hand on this one, and it's one of the Bloom girls. I just love that image so much. I can't even tell you. I just think she's beautiful, and as most of them are, but I think there was this one and one other one that I wanted the most out of all of them, and so budget wise I had to just choose one, so I chose this one. And then this was just a little gift, the Thinking of You, which I am going to be making a card because our secretary, I'm not sure what happened, but she actually had to have surgery and she's been out. So I think this will be really neat to make a card for her. So that's that. Yeah, really small haul and just an update on what's been going on in my life. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.